get a huge shout out to Jackson. Being the absolute man. What's up, man? LMD's not working for me, so I'll watch the stream instead. Yeah, can't show the game, but we can sure as heck talk about the game. Everyone can we get claps in the chat for Anthony, please? Why is my mic so quiet today? Maybe it's just this. Let me see. That a little bit better? Oh, well, that's why. My mic was all the way down. There we go. Now it's probably pretty loud for you guys. Is that a little bit better? How's that? A minute early? I'm now a minute on time. What's up, Mike? Boston, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, we'll entertain you while you can't get MLB going. We'll entertain you. Going to the game tomorrow. Hope we don't lose. Glad we got Bayo on the bump. Yeah, Bayo. Bayo's my favorite part of the season so far. What's up, QB? Who haven't I said hi to? CW. Glad you got your shirt in there. Or your, glad you got your bathing suit. I do have tracking numbers for those of you who did win and do want the bathing suit or whatever they won. Tracking numbers, but it is being sent out. Going head against the NHL draft, bold. It's what I do. I'm a bold person. What's up, Jack? Clipped. It's all right, my man. Have I watched the last few games? Yes, sir. I am going. My mission this year was to not miss a single game. It's getting harder. Love the draft video. Good. I'm glad you liked it. I gave you one, Jay. Put Bayo as the ace from now on. Yeah, right now Bayo's the ace for sure. I'd like to get one more. Future Cy Young. God, I hope so. God, I hope so. Is that thunder or is that a trash can being moved? It's looking pretty good right now, chat. I think we'll get at least an hour of this game in before any rain starts happening. What's up, Harrison? Jace, what's going on, my friend? Oh, yeah. The person saying that we should trade Rafael Devers, like, that's just, I mean, at that point, you're just looking for clicks, right? 30 seconds into the stream, chat. We already got this. There we go. What's up, Ethan? Luis Arraez 0 for 5, 2K game today. I'm feeling it. I like it. Yeah, I saw that video made its rounds. I don't get the philosophy there. I really don't. They're like, what's up, Darby? The video itself, the guy's like, this front office doesn't spend any money, and then goes into a rant about trading the guy we just spent $300 million on. What's up, Swag? Like, someone riddle me that. Devers gonna break out of the slump soon. To be honest with you, I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna trade in my steering wheel and drive. I feel like the entirety of the fan base is turned on Cora. Everyone's just looking for someone to blame, right? When this stuff goes bad, everyone looks for someone. Someone has to be at fault. And I think what's interesting to me and what's been actually brought up a couple of times on Twitter by really great Twitter personalities like Jake T. O'Donnell and Ed Hand, it's like we can blame Chaim Bloom, we can blame Alex Cora, you could blame the coaching staff all you want, but at some point, where does this fall on the players, right? I mean, because you saw what this team could be when they're clicking, right? You win 8 games in a row. You win 6 games in a row. You beat formidable teams. I mean, you sweep the Blue Jays. You're 5-1 against the New York Yankees, who are both ahead of you in the standings. So it's like, at what point? Yeah, it's I mean it's inconsistency, and again you look for those people to blame, and we all do it. I'm doing it. Well, glad to have you back, Darby. I'm doing it. Everyone who's making content's doing it. It's just you see it everywhere, right? And it's just at some point it's like, okay, you could sit here and we could talk about Alex Cora's bullpen management. We could sit here and we can talk about the roster construction. We can sit here and talk about Henry not spending money, right? But at some point, the players on the field also have to be held accountable for it. Mets owner just put some pressure on the players. Maybe we should do the same. Yeah, maybe. Half our roster is basically hurt. Yeah, that's a big part of it too. Injuries and underperforming players. Yeah. I understand what Bloom does in going into rebound years. It just didn't work this year. Yeah. We were 6-0 when I was in Boston. Yeah, maybe you should stay there. Yeah, Ryan, I did get it. I don't think you could send messages on YouTube. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Red Seat Radio, or Instagram, Red Seat Radio, we can get the details out. But thank you so much. No giveaways today. Yeah, I didn't get the blame Canada. Sorry. Trade Paxton. Here's my concern with trading Paxton, right? Is if you are at 500 and say we're the same spot we're in as we were last year at the deadline. On top of that, so we'll say we're in the same situation as we were last year at the deadline, which would be 3 games back, right? If the Red Sox are 3 games out of it going into the deadline, which I think they're 3.5 right now, one, trading Paxton kind of diminishes any chance you have at a wild card, which if you're the GM of a front office, if you're the GM of a team, right, you're not going to want to give up on the team just because it's a rebuild year. But 2, where does that put our rotation for the rest of the year? I'm talking even just watchable baseball, right? Because right now we've got Chris Sale who's getting MRI results next week or tomorrow, and we're gonna listen to where he's at. You've got Tanner Houck who won't return until August. Shane Drohan's dealing with an injury, who is probably your most intriguing option and in AAA. Trading James Paxton, quite simply, all it's going to do is create a massive hole in this rotation that will essentially make this team unwatchable. Trade Costas and Dahlback for pitching. You haven't been watching. I would love to live in Boston. It's a really great town. I agree. Duvall has been horrible. Devers is slumping, and our stars are struggling. The players need to play better. It's just, yeah, that's what it comes down to. Trade Duvall, Paxton, and Kike. They're all on contracts that won't last much longer. We can get I've been thinking a lot about the trade deadline. And tamper expectations. Whether you want them to sell or whether you want them to buy, tamper them. Right? Because even if we're in a worse position than we are right now, they're not going to sell. They're not going to fire sale. And even if we're in a better position right now, they're not going to go all in, big move buy. It's going to be very, very close, I bet, to what we saw last year. But last year we saw a little bit more buying than we did selling. I think this year we're going to see a little bit more selling than we did buying, and we're going to end up with essentially the same team. Really hope we don't have the July like we had last year. If we have the July that we had last year, yeah, then you have no choice to sell, right? Because then you're talking about you're probably 5 games under 500 coming out of July. What's up, Brandon? I'm good. How you doing? Yeah, they're not gonna buy and they're not gonna sell. They aren't. Cause think about it. Losing Duvall on a 1-year deal where you didn't make the playoffs, and is that really gonna be are we gonna sit here going into 2024 and go, we should have gotten something for Duvall? Probably not. Right? Are we gonna go into 2024 going, we should have gotten something for Kike Hernandez after one of his worst first halves in his entire team? or his entire career? Good Lord. Probably not, right? The only one I think I would be relatively upset by, and I think a lot of fans would be relatively upset by, is if we go and we sell, or we don't sell James Paxton. He does really well and then leaves on a bigger deal somewhere else, right? If they're truly going to sell and need to do, it's James Paxton. He's the only one with any sort of legitimate value. Duvall, you might get something back, but it's not going to be impressive. Kike, you're probably going to have to pay a team to take him. Like, unless you're a team absolutely focused on the turns into postseason Kike towards the end of the year, and even then, you're still, the price is so low. The price is so low. It's just like whether you think you're buying or selling, this is buying, this is selling, they're going to be somewhere here. Yeah, I think there's going to be too much pressure on Story to turn this team around, and I don't think he will. Yeah, versatility. That's exactly what it's going to be. Yeah, it has to be the same moves he did last season because they're kind of in a similar situation. What's up, Prodigy? We got a great team, maybe surprising. Yeah, but it's about consistency and it's about individual player performances. Yeah, Casas, yeah. Well, it was never like verified that it was Casas, but they wanted MLB ready top talent, and at the time the Red Sox only MLB ready top talent was Casas and Bayo. No, Robbie, honestly what I would do with I don't think whoever asked that question. Oh, dumb. Yeah, I don't think Meyer's going to be the starting shortstop in 2024. I would have Story there. And I would actually have Marcelo Meyer come up as a second baseman, maybe a shortstop, and then you move Story over to second base. It's going to be interesting because, well, I mean, what do you do with Trevor Story with Marcelo Meyer? The dude wants to play shortstop. He's coming back later specifically to play shortstop, right? A lot of talk about Paxton. Do you actually think they'll trade him? What's the percentage? I would say there's a 40% chance they trade him. I think there's a 40% chance. Yeah, I mean, again, Caleb Ward, like guys who you would want to see traded just aren't worth anything. Yeah, Meyer probably won't be an impact player, like legitimate starting lineup type player until late 2024. Best case scenario, like normal case scenario, you're starting 2025. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did that with Bogarts when he first came up. I wouldn't be shocked if they do see him in 2024 if he comes up and plays second base. Yeah, or it'll probably be a DFA. What's up, Logan? A good prospect catcher. I don't even know if there are there like good prospect catchers? Yeah, yesterday was a bad day for the booth. I'll be honest with you. Yesterday was a bad day for the booth. That's probably pretty close, Swag, yeah. Out of baby Devers. Little scoop and pick. Love the video on the draft prospects. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not, to be honest with you guys, I'm not like a huge draft, like which person they should draft. So I always like, going through and researching everyone that everyone says the Red Sox have a chance at drafting and then picking my favorite one. So I figured you guys would like that. Diego Cartaya. Yeah, I've heard about him. He'd probably be really expensive, though. He's with Miami, right? Love my broadcast video. Which one was that one? Next year, outfield, Masataka Yoshida, Duran, Alex Verdugo. I would say probably, yeah. Harry Ford, yeah, that's one people talk about. He played for England, right, in the World Baseball Classic. Christian Vasquez has been terrible this year. Everyone say hi to my dad. Also, my sister's in here. Just say hello to the Red Seat family. Who are the top 5 players you wouldn't mind us trading, or that I think could be traded? There are two different ones on there. Yeah, so many, Nate. So many. There's so many. I mean, Schreiber, low key, Schreiber might be one that I think the Red Sox are missing a lot. Right? I think they're missing a lot. John Schreiber. That dude was such a key piece of this bullpen. Not having him has been huge. Obviously, Sale and Houck made this rotation super, super small. But I think, when we lost Schreiber, I'm wondering, the mojo kind of stopped after that. Because wasn't that during the Cardinals series? Can we get a Japanese or Dominican catcher? I guess so. I don't really know if there are any like top Dominican prospects that are catchers. I'm sure there is. Caleb Ward is our ace. Who would I like to see the Red Sox draft? I really like that dude, Jacob Wilson, with a ton of hit potential. The guy who could slot in fairly nicely at second base in a couple of years. I really, really like him. If we're talking pitchers, I would go Hurston Waldrop. And then I think overall, I think the Red Sox will take a high school shortstop. And I know you guys are going to hate that. That video is going to be so interesting because you guys are going to hate that. Yeah, I'll take that play from Devers all day. Yeah, Schreiber was so important to this Red Sox bullpen. He really was the glue, right? Because you can't use Kenley and Martin every single game. Winkowski's been kind of bad lately, to be honest with you. Am I Bloom drafting? What do you mean? Type of year do I think? I think Devers will pull out of it. I think we'll get to like 260-ish by the end of the year. Yeah, salty. It's not about drafting a shortstop. It's about drafting the most athletic player in the draft at that pick. And that's almost always a shortstop. Almost always. Right? People complain about it. I mean, Mookie, right? He was drafted as a shortstop, second baseman. Jacob deGrom was drafted as a shortstop. Jarren Duran was drafted in the middle infield. I'm trying to think of other people who were drafted out of high school in the middle infield. That was weird. Thank God. Yeah, Robbie. I think that's mostly when it comes, especially when it comes to pitchers. Pitchers, you really, really have to be careful with out of high school. I mean, Jay Groom was a guy we drafted out of high school, and he had his fair share. I think he's got like a 10 ERA with the Padres. Yeah, I guess that's true, JL. Yeah, Trey Ball's another guy that we drafted out of high school that just did not work out right. So it's tough. It has to be almost a sure thing, right? And even then, it's hard to say, yeah, that's going to be a sure thing. Could you see us getting Stroman? No. It'd put us over the luxury tax. Jason Tatum? Yeah. Okay. What do I think of the LeMay signing? I actually really like it. I mean, Denelson was really, really good 2 years ago. He was really good 2 years ago. So if they could figure out what to do with that, I'm all in. Yeah, Dombrowski had like 5 or 6 drafts where he was just not good. Our Wi-Fi is cutting in and out here, chat. Hold on. I don't really know what's going on here, chat. We're just gonna have to work through it, I guess. Oh, there it goes. It's stabled out a little bit. Do I like the Celtics? Yeah, I like the Celtics. What do I think about the Marcus Smart trade? I mean, it makes sense, but I did love Marcus Smart. I'm still very high on Casas. Yes, no reason not to be. I still don't think that gets George Kirby, Mike. They pick up bad contracts. I don't really know if there were too many bad contracts that the Red Sox have handed out under Chaim Bloom, to be honest with you. Like think about this offseason. You've got you signed what? You signed Massa, win, Kenley, win, Chris Martin, big win, right? Massa's a huge win, Chris Martin's a huge win. Kenley's been solid for you. Who else did you pick up? Justin Turner's been really good for you. Ref Snyder doesn't suck. Try to think. Kluber's an L. Joelly's an L right now. I still think there's a little bit of time for Joelly to figure it out. Overall. Who am I missing? Yu Chang, I guess, would be a victory, right? I wouldn't say he was a bad pickup. Adam Duvall is kind of middle of the road. Other teams' bad contract. Which teams did we give? Which team's contract did we pick up that was bad, Eric? I would say over the offseason, I mean, you're 80% successful. You handed out over $500 million. Mondesi was more of a trade, so I mean, and you gave up Josh Taylor, who's doing absolutely nothing. He's out for the season. Whatever happened to Brian Mata? He got hurt. Yeah, he got hurt. Yeah, like I said, Martin was a solid pickup. So, again, Eric, you got to give me examples. You can't just say they're taking salary dumps from other teams. Who? How long is Mata out for? He still hasn't started pitching. It's been about 3, 4, 5 weeks. Red Sox players in the futures game. I don't know if there's much to talk about, to be honest with you. Like they had the most future stars. They were tied for the most future stars in the game. Blyer was a miss. Think the Red Sox will win tomorrow? I think if they have a chance in any game, it's going to be tomorrow, yeah. Man, what is going on right now? Yeah, Mario. I don't think we didn't win or lose that trade. Yeah, I would agree. Versatility for sure. Work ethic issues. I didn't see that. Yeah, I think I mean overall when you look at the offseason, again, when we're talking about what were the failures of this season, the only thing I could think of was starting pitching, right? Everything else was you raised the floor on everything else. The only thing you didn't really raise the floor on was starting pitching. And at the time, right? And at the time when you're looking at it, you're like, well, this rotation has a lot of upside and also has a lot of downside. Right now we're seeing the downside, right? I don't think anyone expected Corey Kluber to have this bad of a game. Tough day for the Ref Snyder Sucks crowd. How much longer? Sale will be a free agent 2025. Yeah, Bale looks fantastic. I mean, there are guys coming into their own in their rotation. I mean, I know Whitlock had two rough outings in a row, but he's looked solid for a while. Shortstop, yeah, that's fair. But he did also get him Yu Chang and Pablo Reyes, right? Probably CW. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't think. I mean, the Reds certainly aren't gonna be buyers or sellers. Sorry. Take Kluber's The team wasn't over the luxury tax when he picked up Corey Kluber's contract, though, and they're not over the luxury tax. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was a weak starting pitching class for sure. There were some people you probably could have brought back, but Eric, I have no idea what you're talking about. Take Corey Kluber's contract, for example, where a team over is luxury tax. What? Diekman was a miss? That wasn't this offseason, though. I was talking about this offseason. That's awesome, Johnny. I'll look for you. Trade for Josiah Gray. I mean, you could take a chance, right? His upside was really high with the Dodgers, but man, what is happening with other team, not the Red Sox? You're saying we should dump? You're not gonna be able to dump. You're not gonna be able to dump Corey Kluber's salary. You're not gonna do it. And was Diekman a free agent? Yeah, Diekman was a free agent. Yeah, I mean there have been. I think this offseason was more hits than misses though. When you talk about what this team could look like in 2024 and 2025, a lot of it's gonna have to do with guys you got in 2023. Yeah, I know the stream keeps freezing. I'm trying to figure it out right now. Hold on, chat. Just gonna bump me off? Probably. Ugh. What is going on right now? This is ridiculous. Sometimes this just happens, chat, where it just doesn't work sometimes on stream. 1-0. Another The other trade bad contract with prospects. I still don't understand what you're saying, Eric. Like I still don't understand. Like, are you saying trade Kluber with bad with prospects to get someone back just to dump the money? No, there's no reason to. You're under the luxury tax. It's 1-0, dumb. Relax. Chad, we may have to restart this. Maybe this will help. Yeah, I don't understand, but come on, dude. What is going on? Yeah, if you're gonna, I mean, yeah, you DFA him if anything. Yeah, that's kind of it, Jack. Yeah, no, you definitely not in the position to be dumping prospects. Try a restart. I don't know if I can restart this. I'm gonna try, chat. I may disappear for a little bit. I'm gonna try and restart it so we can try and get some better Wi-Fi here. All right, can you hear me now? Check. Check. I'm good now. Okay. Yeah, now it's looking a little bit better, chat. So we'll go with that for now. It's looking better. So we'll stick with this. Yeah, looks like it's staying for now. Do I like to cook? Yeah, I'm the chef. I cook every night. How would you feel about trading for Paul Blackburn? I don't like Paul Blackburn. I don't think he'd be good. I have to say this is one thing that frustrates me about Sox fans. We are either the worst team ever or winning the World Series, never normal, someone in between. It's what happens when you win, right? That's what happens. When you win as much as the Red Sox have won over the last 20 years. I think that's the loudest my girlfriend's has ever been. What's she watching? I did see Alec Manoah. I don't. That's kind of the biggest. Like, if he can't figure that out, that's got to be one of the biggest falls from grace, like in baseball over the last 10 years. Like, dude went from he was in second or third in AL Cy Young voting to being one of the worst pitchers in baseball. How do I feel about Daniel Bard? I'd love to get Daniel Bard back, but again, that would cost a pretty penny for sure. That would definitely cost a decent amount. The door's not open or anything. Top 6 pitcher to get lit up by seniors in high school. Yeah. I mean, that's basically what it was. He got torched. I don't know. And people were talking about it too, and they were like, well, if you think about it, right, he's probably working on very specific stuff, and there's a possibility that because he's working on stuff in the zone, mental issue, it might be. Yeah, Alcantara has been having a rough year, but I mean, he's had these performances before where he just absolutely shuts a lineup up. Yesterday, he ran into a really, really, really quiet Red Sox offense, and he's one of the better pitchers in the game. course, diving catch. Yeah, maybe. Hey, maybe Alex Verdugo threw him off his mojo. Maybe that's it. That's all they needed was Alex Verdugo. Ugh. Nah, Roy's been hitting the ball hard lately. He's had 2 games where he hasn't been, and everyone's like, oh, he's terrible. The Nesson app just completely quits out on you. Cutter Crawford, Brandon Walter for the Guardians for Shane Hedges. If they trade Shane Bieber, you aren't going to get Shane Bieber for Cutter Crawford and Brandon Walter. Definitely not. What is it, top 3? Stream's much better now? Perfect. I guess all it needed was a restart. Nessa must have the same Wi-Fi as you. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. All it took was disconnecting from stream, restarting the Wi-Fi, getting her back going. We're back, though. Hey, easy, Darby. I can hit a bomb off a lot of people. You guys saw me in the batting cages at Winter Weekend? I was crushing it. Oh, well, I see what you mean. Yeah, maybe. We do need lefty help in the bullpen. That has been something that the Red Sox really haven't had. Are you going to dinger off Mad Bum? I'm in. Yeah, maybe the Red Sox do need to just get unplugged. That's it. That's all they need to do. Just plug them, unplug them, plug them back in. Yeah, Murphy has been really good for you so far. I would be interested to see what you get for Brandon Walter. He's projecting more as sort of a middle reliever. Murphy seems to be filling that role really, really well. Yeah, I did see them. Denelson, I like I said, I love that pickup. He was so good 2 years ago. He was terrible this year. Okay, fine, right? You sign him to a minor league deal. Worst case scenario, you let him go. Best case scenario, he's a positive influence on the Red Sox. It's quite literally will have either a positive effect on the Red Sox or no effect at all. People keep saying, "Oh, it's a bargain bin, Heim Bloom bargain bin pickup." If he was the number 2 starter on the Red Sox, I'd be like, yeah, that's kind of a bargain bin. Fine. What are you trying to do here? But he's starting in AAA. He's probably going to stay in AAA for a really long time. And if he does figure something out in AAA, okay, great. We've got someone to fill the gap between us and Houck and Sale, right? If he doesn't, okay, great. It did nothing. Yeah, it's a no-lose situation. I don't know what you mean, Meek. What did he get? Like as a contract? He's still under arbitration. So he got whatever it was in arbitration. I think like $2 million. And is it good for him to earn that much? I mean, it's a pretty average amount to make. Yeah, he's under arbitration for $6 million. I mean, yeah. It's fine. I have no complaints about giving Alex Verdugo $6 million. No biggie, yeah. I mean, it's biggie to us, but no biggie to the Red Sox. So I'm not really sure. Like, did you think he got extended? He didn't get extended, unfortunately. That would have been nice, and I hope it happens soon. But he did not get extended. Kind of move I love. A AAA contract, 7 $3/4 million for a guy who, I mean, it's not going to affect your payroll all that much. You're really not going to get anything crazy. And if he does well, great. If he doesn't, okay. The Red Sox didn't bring this guy in, Dinelson, to be a frontline starter. They brought him in to see if they could fix something. Yeah, I thought the worst part about these openers is that it feels as though they give up a run every single time in between the first and second inning throughout the entire year. I mean, recently it's been real obvious, right, between Justin Garza and Caleb Boyd, but we've seen it a couple of times. Thoughts on trading for Angel Perdomo? Honestly, dude, I'm so bad with bullpen names. Hey, Peter. Good to see you too, my friend. Angel Perdomo. What is he up to? Left-handed pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates. 3.60 ERA, 2.36 FIP. Yeah, I mean, it'd be interesting. Thoughts on re-signing Casas to an Atlanta-type deal? 10-15 million for 8-10 years. It wouldn't have to be. You'd have to wait. I definitely wouldn't give it to him right now. Trade story? Why? Yeah, versatility. I mean, you immediately thankfully you've got a Nick Pivetta type pitcher that can go 3 or 4 innings if needed, but it really does hurt the bullpen. It really does. And you just can't. It's not a sustainable winning formula unless you have something set up like the Rays, which are just insane. Right? They use their minor league pitching staff basically as a second rotation for the major league, so you can't really do that. No, probably not, Prodigy. Is it Brian Bayo? Yeah, it's Brian Bayo by a mile. Okay. Whoever said 0 for 5 for Luis Arraez, 0 for 2. Have they even won an interleague series this year? God, I don't know. Not against the AL Central or the NL Central. Oh yeah, they beat the Brewers. They beat the Brewers. I'm trying to think of other. They tied the Atlanta Braves. Beat the Phillies. They did sweep the Yankees, yeah. If we get... Uh-oh, chat, you hear that? We beat the Padres. Yeah, I think we've only lost to a couple of... but because we got swept by a couple of NL teams, it looks like a worse record. Series-wise, I think we've won more series against the NL Central than we've lost, or the NL than we've lost. You hear that, chat? That doesn't sound good, and that's going straight into Boston. I wish I could turn my camera around and show you guys. Oh, my God. It is downpouring. That is crazy. Well, this will be fun. It's coming to Boston. How about Reese McGuire packaged with Walter for Tom Cosgrove of the Padres? Can't lose now? Yeah, please. Just start hitting this guy. Roman Anthony home run? I know. We'll have to find a game to play in we'll have to find a game to play for the rain delay chat if it's not super long. Because it is about to be very rained out. It got so dark out here. I wish I could show you guys. There's no way you guys can't hear that right here. Hold on. Hear it? Let's do Kahoot. I think I still have the one we played with the members only. We could try it again if you guys want. If we get into a rain delay. Now, the good news is it was over very quickly. Yeah, that was just straight rain. Starting to get worried about Cutter Kofi. I mean, he was a bit of a high risk, high reward type player anyways. I said we should trade him before the beginning of the 2023 season. I really thought it was going to be Man, he's my brother's age. He still is an above average WRC plus though. Still a pretty decent walk rate. Average is low, but his BABIP is pretty high. But I mean, average is low, but your on base percentage is still pretty good, and your slugging is not great, but it'll do. All right, Jack, have a good one. What's up, JN? All right, we need the Red Sox to start scoring here. Radar says it'll miss Boston. I hope so. I was just looking at the radar. It looks like it should go over Boston. I mean, it's already done raining, so it's not going to be that long of a rain delay. My guess would be like, if there is one, like 15 minutes. Hopefully. We'll see. You need to score runs regardless. So let's score runs this inning, huh? Let's do that. Cosgrove from the Padres. I wonder if the Padres will be sellers of the deadline. That was a pretty close play. When did I become a Boston fan? Like 3 or 4 years old. Have a good night, Distraction. Yeah, I wonder if the Padres will be sellers. I wonder if the Mets will be sellers. I wonder if the Phillies will be sellers. How far back are the Phillies from the wild card spot? I don't even want to look at our division. Just give me the wild card spots, please. Oh, they're only 3 games back. They probably won't be sellers. Cubs will probably be sellers. San Diego has to be sellers. I mean, they're 7.5 games back. Pittsburgh just got demolished, huh? Jeez. 36-42, 8 games back. Yikes. San Francisco's having a sneaky good year. What happened to Pittsburgh? The Mets are just terrible, huh? What's up, Dennis? I don't think that gets it done, money. Yeah, but I mean, there's 7 all we need right now, Chance, is a 6-game win streak again against the Blue Jays or the Yankees, right? You just need to make up ground within your own division. All you need to do is leapfrog one team in your division and you're in the wild card. For the Padres, David Hamilton's so fast. For the Padres, you're 8 games back. You have to leapfrog Chicago, Milwaukee, Philadelphia, and LA. And for the Mets, you're 8.5 games back, which means you got to leapfrog Pittsburgh, which, I mean, based on their current record, yikes. Pittsburgh, San Diego, Chicago, Milwaukee, and Philadelphia to do it. Yeah. And I get why Frank the Tank's getting a lot of followers this year. Their team is terrible. Yeah, I mean, you invest. This is the stat I wanted to show. People keep being like, "Oh, he's gonna be out because his hand, brutal." But they're quite literally not right now, though. He's gonna be out. Okay, so here people keep saying you need to spend money to be a contender in this division, right? Here are the payroll ranks for. Yeah, I'm not trading for Jazz. Here are the payroll ranks for every single leader in a division, right? The Braves in the NL East are the highest payroll of the division leaders, and they're in 8th. Then you have Texas, the Rangers, who are 9th. Then the Twins are 17th. The Diamondbacks are 21st. The Reds are 25th. And the Tampa Bay Rays are 28th. All right, the game itself is shifting a little bit. You're going to start to see a lot less big free agent signings unless it's like a super, super talented player like Shohei Ohtani. And you're going to start seeing a lot more of what like the Braves have been doing, where you still have a top 10 payroll, but it's because you're putting together a ton of in-house contracts. It's all going to be about scouting and development. That's what it's going to be about. No, exactly. Yeah, 100% versatility. And that's what it's going to be about. And if any team, not just the Red Sox, want to compete in that, they got to build that. We got to build up that farm system. It's a different brand of baseball. It's one that we really haven't seen before. All right, the emphasis on drafting well and signing, Japanese players' contracts, that's what you're going to do. I think that's what Bloom's trying to do. It's 100% what Bloom's trying to do. It's whether or not it goes well, right? Like, the vision makes sense. Right now, Bloom's got... I would give Bloom a C plus right now, depending on, how the rest of this season goes and what he does in 2024. What's up, Hagen? But when you're looking at the philosophy, it makes sense, right? People may not love the philosophy, but that's the way winning teams are playing baseball now. That's the way winning teams are playing baseball. The last 9 World Series have come from a team that is built upon a homegrown core. Is that a no for MLB The Show 23 franchise? I don't know if I have that. At one point, I want to do an MLB The Show channel, but we're not there yet. What's up, John? 2018 Red Sox, perfect example, right? People say, people talk about, the 2018 team was the last team you spent on. Yeah, you spent because you had Mookie Betts, Xander Bogaerts, Rafael Devers, Andrew Benintendi, Jackie Bradley Jr. You had a nice set core of superstars. The Nationals with Juan Soto, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper. Oh, no, not Bryce Harper, sorry. Juan Soto, Trey Turner. You had a couple more in there. Right, that's what I'm saying, versatility. Those guys were your core, and they were young. Yeah, but even 2013, you had a bunch of key players on that team that came from within your system. Oh, well, I see versatility. Yeah, you spent because you had core players in there from your system. Dustin Pedroia, John Lester, Saltomaki was a big part of that team. Middlebrooks was a big part of that team. And then you had role player guys. Strasburg, yeah, that was a good one. Right? So it's about... So it really is about building up that core. And building up that core when it's young. It's interesting. That's Thunder. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. It got real dark here real quick. Hey, Ryan Carlson, thank you so much. Yeah, the 2022 Astros. We can go down it, right? 2022 is the Astros. Was 2021 the Astros? No, it was the Braves, right? Obviously, the Braves are sort of the model there. 2020 was the Dodgers. They've been a model of doing that homegrown core stuff for a while. 2019 was obviously the Nationals. 2018 was the Red Sox. 2017, again, the Astros. Best teams develop pitching. Yeah, that's been one thing we've been struggling with. Although this year you're starting to see it hopefully take a corner a little bit. I mean, you got Bayo becoming right before our eyes a top line starting pitcher. You got guys coming up like, honestly, like Murphy looks really, really great. What Hulk was doing before he got injured was really settling in. Whitlock's developing pretty well. Prodigy, a member for 4 months. Thank you, Prodigy. Who could someone in trade talks a lot during the trade? Prodigy, I'm not sure what you mean there. Oh, of course, Johnny. Yeah, of course. But I'm saying you build your core pieces on homegrown talent, and then you supplement it with veterans. For sure. Yes. Didn't even realize you had yours too. Versatility, a member for 4 months. Thank you, Versatility. Is Duvall doing better? He's still struggling. Is Roman Anthony going to be a stud, you think? I liked Roman Anthony when we got him, man. He has a really, really great swing, and it's starting to really play in the minor leagues. This is a guy who could be quite easily a top 50 prospect by the end of next year. Who could be someone... Here comes the pizza. Thanks for being here, Grilly, for 4 months. I appreciate you, my friend. Talked a lot about during the trade deadline. It's gonna be James Paxton. James Paxton will be the name talked about. When does Roman Anthony come up? 2026, 2027 maybe. Because he's in high A now. He's in high A now. Probably won't get to double A until next year, maybe. This team would have been better if they kept Mike Owaka, maybe. But does he do that here? I don't know. Nick Pivetta is 6 up, 6 down, and he's struck out 5 of them. I don't even know what inning we're in. I think we're in the 4th. Yeah, so you're looking at double A late in 2024, triple A, best case scenario, end of 2025. Drohan this year, September, would depend on his injury. It doesn't look too serious, but it might set him back a little bit. 2025 is going to be our year. It's hard to say that because, how many prospects come in the league and kill it, right? Not sold on Whitlock being a starter. Yeah, you can have that opinion. I get it. What's up, Kenneth? But the way I look at it, right now, How much better is Garrett Whitlock going to make you if he's coming out of the pen? Like, where would the Red Sox be right now if Garrett Whitlock wasn't in the pen? Or was in the pen? Probably not that much better, right? You're probably still in the same position. There's no reason for you to move him back to the bullpen because it's not like that's going to be the difference maker of the 2023 season. Pit City Steel becoming a member. Thanks so much, Pit City. Pedro should come back as a pitching coach. He kind of does a little bit, right? He does his own thing. He's got a broadcasting gig. I don't think he'll come back as a true pitching coach. But when guys need him, he's there. Why rush guys and just that just starts the clock. We aren't going anywhere this year, in my opinion. Yeah. But in September, it doesn't really count as starting the clock. $2 from Mike. He says trade for Cisnero from Detroit. Let's take a look at Cisnero. We had some claps in the chat from Mike, by the way. Thank you for your donation, Mike. I mean, he was really good this year for sure. Yeah, he's been pretty good this year. A little bit of a higher FIP, 392. My one concern with him is he's been in the league a while. He's got 2.9, but like that's not someone who's gonna. If I'm at the trade deadline right now, the way I'm buying is looking for 2024 and 2025. What's up, Jackson? We got plenty of live stream left, my friend. He did well. Yeah, no, yeah, Mike, you'd be a great pickup. If we were a team in like tight contention, I'd be like 100% yes. But you could get a lot for Paxton? No, you can't get a lot for Paxton. You get a decent thing for Paxton, but not a lot. Carl Edwards Jr. could be interesting. Fitzgerald is a quadruple A player. Rafi Devers just smoked that baseball. Good Lord, Rafi. Thank you. Needed that. Desperately needed that. Desperately needed that. I love the light show. Easy. Can we get some Devers MVP emojis in the chat, please? 105 miles an hour off the bat, 422 feet. There we go, versatility. Someone's got to do it. Let's get those emojis going, huh? There we go, Jack. Number 19. That's fourth in the AL. Does Devers move to first base in the future? Maybe like 5 or 6 years down the line. He's got plenty of time. Bloom is not going to trade Devers. No. Why is your name green? It's because you have membership. Oh, someone gifted you a membership, Jackson. Anthony did. Say thank you. Yeah, but you would say that, Chance, but when you look around baseball, you got the Chicago White Sox looking to sell off. You've got the Mets who are possibly selling off. And they have a lot of expiring pitching deals as well. The big thing with Paxton is you look at it, right? And if you're a team going, okay, I need to make a deep postseason run, who's going to improve my chances? Obviously Paxton's going to do that in the short term, but look at his career, right? He hasn't pitched the most games he's pitched in a single season. I think it was 24. right? So the injuries are going to hold that back. So yeah, you're probably going to get two. You probably get two mid-level prospects for him, which may be worth it. You did 29 games in 2019. That was his most, right? So that's his for only like full season. In 2018, 2019 were his first like full seasons. This year he's at 8 starts. That'd be my biggest thing if I was a team trying to trade for James Paxton and I was like, whoa, you want me to pay what? Right? Like, because that's just what you got to think. Lou Bob, yeah, Lou Bob's not going anywhere. Only 9 behind Shohei. So crazy. Devers' defense, yeah, it's been pretty good. Yeah, but Vasquez, again, Vasquez was a proven talent. I think, yeah, I mean, again, you're probably going to get a pretty decent haul for James Paxton, but I think what people are expecting for James Paxton is like a top 10 prospect or a top 5 prospect, right? It's probably not going to happen. Let's go get Max and Verlander from the Mets. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. That would be insane, though. Like, that'd be pretty crazy if we got to the deadline and everyone's like, the Red Sox aren't doing anything. The Red Sox aren't going to buy. They're not going to sell. And they just go out and they get Max and Verlander. That'd be so funny. That'd be absolutely perfect. What a big old FU that would be. I honestly don't know. It's probably bleachers. Yeah, the value of it definitely helps. You're right, Chance. The value of it for sure helps. But still, I mean, again, if you're a GM and you're like, I need this team to get to October, November, is Paxton going to be healthy for that? Is he going to be, um, is he going to be able to be our number 2, number 3 starter in the playoffs? Has Paxton pitched in the playoffs ever? I would assume with New York, right? Definitely not with Seattle. He did. He made 3 starts with New York in 2019. 3.46 ERA in the postseason, not bad. I think I think you're bleachers, Jackson, which would mean you get access to the members only live stream next month. Which, chat, we got to figure out. It's got to be after the 15th. Maybe Prodigy. How'd we score? Rafael Devers hit a tank. Did we avoid the rain delay? Definitely still raining here. Let me look at the forecast. Need this game bad? Yeah, I know. Nick Pavetta's doing pretty well though so far. Let me see. Yeah, this would be a good little taste. I think this next month we might even do early July. I'll talk to you guys on the members only community tab. But I'm thinking we do another trivia night. Let's see what we got. 8, 9. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna flat out miss Boston, which is fantastic. It's going like this way. You're good, Logan. You can pop in and out whenever you want, my friend. Nick Pivetta is dealing. Oh, you're in Cambridge? Perfect. Hey, Rafael Devers leads everyone in the AL in home runs at third base. Pivetta, yeah, I could see them moving Pivetta. Although he is crushing it tonight. Homemade bread and everything, Logan? Man. You are living it. Who's the scariest hitter in Major League Baseball? Probably Ronald Acuna Jr. right now. Although Luis Ariz is definitely top three. The only reason I wouldn't say Luis Ariz one is because you don't have much of a home run threat. I would say it's Acuna, Shohei, Ariz. Like currently, based on this season, it's those three. He's all right defensively. He's not like a defensive wizard or anything, but he holds his own. I don't think we'll see that, but yeah, Acuna's the scariest hitter in baseball, I think. Pete Alonso, I mean, yeah, he's a great hitter, but like compared to Acuna, I don't know. Nick Pivetta is dialed in. This is crazy. Give it to him, Nick. Jordan, yeah. I mean, yeah, Jordan's an insane hitter for sure. Sandy Leone, I'm in. Vladdy, he's up there. Do you see us getting a ride? Against the Red Sox, yes, definitely Vladdy. He seems to always crush us. Aaron Judge, yep. They still vote on in an extra player. Yeah, they'll pick out reserves and stuff like that. There has to be one representation from every team. So the Red Sox will have someone. Probably not. I would guess probably not, Jay, just because all of your good prospects coming up are middle infield. Plus you have Trevor Story. I would be shocked if they sign another middle infielder anytime soon. Ella De La Cruz. Ellie De La Cruz? Ellie De La Cruz, I think. Yeah, Ellie De La Cruz is disgusting. They still have Adalberto Mondesi. Yeah, he's still there. Who's better? Vladdy Jr., Vladdy Sr.? It's Vladdy Sr. by a mile right now. By a mile right now. Verdugo, Yoshida, Jansen. I mean, I feel like Yoshida has to be in there. Verdugo deserves it the most, I think, out of anyone. How is David Hamilton on the team still? Who are you gonna put him in? Who else are you gonna put in? Oh, Mike. Yes, he did. I think he emailed me about it. Yeah, I still think Devers deserves to be in for sure. It's injuries in general, yeah. Yeah, I'm so sick and tired. So sick and tired of the Blue Jays fan. Kevin Kiermaier was a finalist for the All-Star game. Kevin Kiermaier. You're telling me Red Sox Nation is so below right now in terms of numbers to the Blue Jays that Kevin Kiermaier is making it over Alex Verdugo? Where are just the regular baseball fans who know what they're doing? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's an entire country. It's ridiculous. They need to figure out a better way for all-star voting. They really do. Now, Kiermaier's been decent this year, but he hasn't been Alex Verdugo. He hasn't been Masataka Yoshida. Like, there's got to be a better way to do it. Right. Curtis. So that young kid on TikTok. Bobby D trial at short. I would have been really interested. Yeah, Kevin Kiermaier's been decent, but it's like ridiculous. I don't know. There's got to be a better way to vote for it because people who are legitimately deserving should be going. Honestly, they should just go by WAR. Put in WAR for voting. Like, just give me instead of they just put in their OPS, right? They just put in their OPS. Give me their WAR and just put in the top WAR people at each position. Like for outfield, it's just the top 5 WAR people. Nick Pivetta is on fire right now. That is crazy. All right, Red Sox offense. Can we do something? Please? Frustrated? Frustrated with what? With fan voting in the All-Star game? Yes. Yes, I am. Very frustrated. It should be even you know what, even with the fan voting, or even with the fan voting, you should be able to see more details because if you pull up the All-Star game voting, it's your average, your home runs, and your OPS. That's it, right? Give me something better than that. Give me something better than that. Give me their WAR. Oh, and your RBIs. Yeah. Like, give me... It's ridiculous. Give me your OPS plus. Give me your WAR. Give me something. Drew Carlton? I don't even know who that is. Are you just picking through the Padres bullpen? He only has 20 innings pitched, 316 OPS FIP with a 114 OPS plus or ERA plus. Could be decent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Meek. Like, you need a fuller picture. It's ridiculous. Trade for Bill Belichick? Okay. I don't know. I could see them giving Pivetta a pretty long leash. Yeah, Luis Ariz will make the All-Star team. You're going through every bad MLB team's roster. I was wondering what you were doing. I was like, where are you getting all these? What is it good for? Yeah. Now I'm all riled up about the All-Star game. I also think a lot of Red Sox fans just didn't vote because they didn't think any players deserve it when they definitely do. Ariz has no power. That means, yeah, okay. But if you're that good at making contact, it doesn't matter. If you're that good as a contact hitter, it does not matter how many home runs you hit. Delete Canada. I mean, like, if you're going to support your team, fine, but there should be a limit. Right? There should be a I don't even know how you police it. I think other because what happens is you let the Blue Jays win all the first rounds. It's just so flawed. Yeah, that's true versatility. Yeah. Canada has a smaller population than California. Yeah, but all of those people, you've got an entire country rooting for the Blue Jays. Didn't they lose to Oakland twice, or am I making that up? I don't know. Yeah, yeah. California also has four teams. Does Oakland really count? Yeah, that makes sense actually, Logan. Toronto must just have a. There are a lot of like upper New York, like upper New England people that root for the Blue Jays too. Actually, lump them in. Oakland counts for now. Yeah, I guess they have to have a representative, but how many fans are voting for Oakland players? Just run with it. Okay, all right. L.A., San Diego. Yeah, technically there's five. If you're gonna count the Oakland Athletics, you got the Angels, the Dodgers, the Padres, the Giants, and the Athletics. O'Neal Cruz. Yeah, it makes chance. Like a lot of like my friend grew up in Buffalo, and he's a Blue Jays fan. As a Red Sox fan, if I voted, I would have just voted for the best players. Yeah, but that's not really how a lot of people do it, right? Especially because a lot of the votes are coming from younger fans and stuff like that. You want to see your favorite player make an All Star team. That's why you're seeing guys like Kevin Kiermaier make it to the finals. Also, Red Sox offense. Come on. I don't know. Is he a bullpen arm? SAU Taylor. Sasado. Yeah, he's been fine, maybe. Yeah. I forgot he did that. Yeah, that makes sense. Versatility. Remember when Kier? Yeah, we talked about that. We need to dig a trench on the border of New York City in the upstate region, just because upstate and the mud hole. That way, New York will have no baseball team and will be forced to join New England. Diabolical out here. Why doesn't Red Sox have switch hitters? It's because switch hitting is a dying art form. Players are realizing they can either be, unless you're like an insanely unique talent. Unless you're an insanely unique talent, you are choosing one side. Look at Cedric Mullins, the perfect example of that. A lot of players, I mean, realistically, who are like good switch hitters in baseball? Jose Ramirez, Adley, I'm probably missing a big one. Wander. Was Tatis a switch hitter at some point? Lindor. Right, so we got what? One. Yeah, did I say Ozzy Albies? I was thinking Ozzy Albies. We got what? Like J-Ram, Albies, Lindor, Franco. That's 4. Am I missing someone again? Aaron Hicks. Yeah, but Aaron Hicks isn't like a significant switch hitter. Adley. I was 5. Free shipping to Massachusetts? Interesting. Ellie De La Cruz is 6. So you're probably looking at like 10 out of all of Major League Baseball. It's just because you either have to be an insane athlete or it just doesn't work. Like Cedric Mullins is a perfect example of that. People are doing that. Yeah, I said Adley. But it's not. It's just a dying art form. You're a switch hitter? All right, we'll put you in. Josh Bell, yeah, but he's not like a significant lefty. Yeah, we said Lindor. Yes, there's like, I don't know. Who's in the booth? There's Lou. Mullins was a switch hitter, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's kind of what people are doing. Mullins was a switch hitter for the first couple years of his career. It sucked. And then he switched to a lefty, and it turned his career around. That's what a lot of switch hitters are doing. They're choosing the side they hit best from, and they're sticking to it. Man, I've always wanted to like catch a foul ball, but I don't think I'd look that cool doing it. Like my worst nightmare is that because I usually wear my red seat hat to games. If you ever see the red seat hat, come say hi. So my biggest fear is if I try to get one and I go for it in the red seat hat, end up on TV just whiffing it. Ugh. Right, there are a lot of people that do it. Makes for great content. True. If I whiffed on a foul ball, I wouldn't make a video for a week, dude. You would have to. Oh man, my face would be so. Not that my face isn't already red making videos, but You're right. It would look so much better if like this hat was on national TV, and I was just like, like that. That'd be insane. People would be like, oh my God, where'd you get that cool hat? Then they'd look up red seat. I wonder if I would even come up. Red seat hat? Let me see. If someone saw me on national TV and they were like, where do you get that cool hat? And they were like, red seat hat. I don't. Ugh. Be a great thumbnail. Just me getting my biggest fear. Yeah, getting hit in the face. That's my biggest fear. Your biggest baseball flex is that I got 2 foul balls and I've gotten thrown 2 foul balls from players playing catch for the game. Wow, rookie Trey Turner. That's crazy. $5 for Mike. Can we get some claps in the chat for Mike? Thank you so much, Mike. Hey, buy beer cup. Baseballs are attracted to beer cups. All right. You don't have to ask me twice. Blow it up at the deadline. They suck. Is that how you wanted me to read that, KY? And by definition, they're a very, very dead average team. Can we get some claps in the chat for Mike? Yes! Okay, Kay. I'm pretty sure one of the foul balls from Soto. That's awesome. I don't get foul balls, and I don't get pregame balls. Get someone in the pen. They can't really afford to. So it's ride or die. My video title, if I missed that baseball, I would have said something like, I almost died at a Red Sox game. Or the most embarrassing moment of my Red Sox life. What's going on, Eamon? Perfect, Jay. Perfect. What's my title if I catch a foul ball? I caught a baseball, yeah. It would be craziest game of my life. The Red Sox should sign me. Perfect. Would I fire balloon if they finished in last again? No. Depending on what the record is. They're calling the game. Man, they tarped it up fast. Chat, what do we want to do? A little bit of a break here, chat. What do we want to do? It probably should. It's not going to be too long. It's not really raining here anymore. What are we thinking, chat? Rain delay? What are we thinking? Kahoot? Kahoot, Kahoot, Kahoot. Kahoot, Kahoot, Kahoot. Drinking game. On a Wednesday, Mike. 1v1 MLB The Show. I can't hook that up that quickly. Let's see what we got with Kahoot, chat. Let's do. I think I still have the Red Sox one pulled up. Members, you're going to kill this one, if you remember. But I don't have time to make a new Kahoot, so let's use the old one, shall we? Members, you'll know this one. And don't worry, members. We're not giving anything away or anything like that. We're just going to have some fun with this. Also, this is going to be a little sneak preview of what we are doing this next month on our members-only live stream. We're going to be playing a Kahoot where you can win prizes if you come in first. All right, Chad, here we go. Let me get the link so you guys can join it. This might crash. You guys want classic mode, color kingdoms, treasure trove? We'll just do classic. That works the best. All right. So we either go to kahoot.it. Let me see here. There should be a... All right, here's the link to join the Kahoot game, chat. Here's the link. Get in here. We'll play some Kahoot. Get in here. There's the link. Everyone click the link. The pin for those of you who want to use the pin and just go to kahoot.com is 950635. Koji. I like that one. There's the pin if anyone wants it. Noah Song, yeah, he did, but they only have 30 days to have him on the 40-man roster, so we'll see. I fear if the Rays win it all, every team in the majors will monitor their team after the Rays. It's changed baseball forever. Not certain the change is really positive. Why? They're winning. Wouldn't you want a team that wins? All right, we got 16 of you guys in here. Anyone else want to join? I'll post the link one more time. We are playing a Red Sox trivia game in the meantime while we wait for this rain delay to end. There you go. No, it was 90 days from the start of the season by. They have 30 days from now to put them on there. Have a great night too, Dennis. Are you in here? I don't know. Are you in here? Yeah, Money Madness. There you are. All right, Chad. We got 16 of you guys in here. I'll give you guys one more second, and then I'm pulling it in. There we go. Tony. Oh, someone left. Let me get this going. Chad, if it's rain delayed too much, I might just leave, but I'll wait for now. We're losing people. I don't know. Do you see your name up there? Put the questions are going to be on my screen, yeah. Photobombing Nesson, I'm in. Mustafa, what's going on? Welcome. We're playing a trivia game. Here's the link. See how this goes? I think you'll be all right. Oh wait, the record right now, the record one right now is going to be a tough one. I'll just give you guys the answer to that one. Other than that, I think we'll be okay. All right. Are we ready, chat? Here we go. We're starting her up. You can still join, by the way, once you started. Here we go. Kahoot. Some of these questions are a bit outdated, I'm going to be honest with you. But I don't have time to make a new one, so here we go. All right. First categories on the 2023 Boston Red Sox. True or false? This is the first. Okay. Everyone say true to this one. We'll get it off the ground easy. Everyone say true. Uh-oh. Oh, who is answering that question wrong? Well, I guess technically it is not the first trivia night, so. All right. Here we go. Okay, so this one I completely forget. I completely forget what the record was when I made this. I think it was 25-20. I think it was 25-20. I'm not sure. Someone I have no idea, chat. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm sorry. It was 25-20. Okay. Prodigy coming in hot. Mayo. Mac at the top of the board. What's going on, Brady? All right, what position did Jarren Duran play before center field? Was it third base, shortstop, second base, or first base? Yeah, they're putting the tarp on. We're just playing some. We're playing some trivia. What do we got, chat? It was second base. What's next? Oh, I have to hit next. My bad. How many career home runs does Kike Hernandez have? Again, this was the time of me making this was about, what, 2 months ago, chat? Yeah, we're in a bit of a rain delay. It's really what milestone did Kike hit this year? Yep, 100. I think he's a little bit more. He's a little bit more now. Now, the correct answer was 100 at the time of making this. True or false, the Red Sox have won 10 World Series titles. Oh, actually, you know what I can do? I'm talking to myself. Hold on. What was the correct answer? It was false. I think it was, 11 or 9? This was a while ago, chat. Who is the lead up? Who has led off the most for the 2023 Red Sox? Is it Yoshida, Duran, Casas, or Verdugo? What's up, Starla? Yep. Correct answer was Alex Verdugo. Although Jarren Duran's getting close. Brady is still in the lead, but Mike is real close. Prodigy's up there. JN, you're coming in. Jackson making the comeback. Sadie. Oh, Sadie left. But she was the highest climber. Oh, no, she's back. Okay, this one's outdated. The correct answer, I think, was 44 at the time. It was right after the Padres series. I think it was 44. Sorry, chat. Again, this one's a bit... This one is, it's 61 now. I think it was 44 when I made this. I'll give you guys the freebie. Yeah. But why should it be any different, KY? If they're going to win and be in the playoffs consistently, isn't that exactly what you want? Okay. Here we go. Which starting pitcher is the lowest ERA currently? I think this is outdated. I think it was still Brian Bayo at the time of this. It could be Chris Sale though. This is outdated, I think. But I think it's Chris Sale. Oh no, it was Bayo. Look at you guys. Smarter than I am. Mayo losing the top spot. See what we got next. Again, this one's... Verdugo has the highest B-WAR on the team. What is it? At the time of this recording, or the time of me making this, I think it was 1.1. You know what, chat? These are all super outdated. Do you want to just do the Red Sox history one? Do we want to just do the Red Sox history one? Because I think I could just skip to Red Sox history. Let me do that. Oh, I can't just skip to Red Sox history? Okay. Well, we're going to have to suffer through this. Who has the most doubles on the 2023 Red Sox? This one I think stays the same. All right. Yep. Still Alex Verdugo. That's kind of impressive. Okay. This one I think stays the same too. Which pitcher has the highest amount of strikeouts this year? It was Chris Sale. It's still Chris Sale, actually, I think. The fact the Red Sox won't be in on Shohei Ohtani is stupid. They'll definitely be in on Shohei Ohtani. Every major league team will be in on Shohei Ohtani. Which batter has the most walks so far this year? I think this one stays the same, too. This one's going to surprise a lot of people, but I think the statistic still stands. Well, I mean, K, if you want to be negative, you can be negative, but like I'm just telling you, they'll probably be in on him. It is Tristan Casas. Okay. True or false? The Red Sox had the most doubles in baseball. True or false? The Red Sox the most doubles in baseball. It's true. The Red Sox have the most doubles in baseball. Different kind of Red Sox fan? No, I'm pretty average Red Sox fan. Mike is taking this one over. Mike, you must have a good... This one I'm just going to skip because I have no idea what the answer to that one was. Sorry, chat. Let's see what we got here. What reliever has the highest ERA plus on the Red Sox this year? This will be interesting. Kluber. It's John Schreiber. He still has it. It's 203. All right, let me see here. This one's a bit interesting. It was, I'll give you the answer. It's 10. At the time of this recording, we had 10 players on there, which is crazy. Oops. Sorry. That is my fault. This was a trick question at the time because at the time Cutter Crawford had just been activated. That is my fault. My bad. That is my apologies, chap. Oh, man, this is just depressing. We're going to skip that one. That is just depressing. They were 7.5 back at the time of this recording of first place. Okay. Rafi and Justin Turner have the most games played this year. True or false? It's true. Rafi and JT have the most games played this year. Money Mike still ahead of the pack. Who's the youngest player on the Boston Red Sox? By age, who is the youngest player on the Boston Red Sox current 26-man roster? No, you're just a bit more pessimistic, okay? Which is what I've noticed. It is Tristan Casas by a couple of months. Tristan Casas is the youngest player on the Boston Red Sox. Actually, I think by a year. No, David Hamilton's older than Tristan Casas. The biggest JB is in the house. All right, how many players born in the U.S. have appeared in a Red Sox uniform this year? This is a good question. Yep. 25 players born in the United States have appeared in a Red Sox uniform this year. I think we are finally at, chat. Yep. Red Sox all-time trivia. You ready? Who is the last Red Sox player to win the Rookie of the Year award? Who was the last Red Sox to win a Rookie of the Year? No, you can join now. Here's the link. Did it freeze? Nope. Yeah, Dustin Pedroia is the right answer. Mike, what happened? Who has the most games played in a Red Sox uniform in the history of the Boston Red Sox? Who has the most games played in a Red Sox uniform in the history of the Boston Red Sox? It is Carl Yastrzemski. Yes, sir. Carl Yastrzemski has the most games ever played in a Red Sox uniform. See, did Mike get it? Oh, Mike, no, are you choking? Don't choke, Mike. Who has the single season home run record for the Red Sox with 54 home runs in one season? Oh, wait. Can you guys? Okay. David Ortiz, yes. David Ortiz has the most single season home run record for the Boston Red Sox with 54. No movement on the leaderboard. Who was the last Red Sox to be inducted into the Hall of Fame? Was it David Ortiz, Pedro Martinez, Dennis Eckersley, or Eric Gagne? Yep, that one should have been a little bit of a gimme. But hey, I got some people last time with Eric Gagne. 4 in a row. Pretty good. All right, which Red Sox pitcher has the highest WAR of all time? Highest WAR of all time. Is it Pedro, Chris Sale, John Lester, or Roger Clemens? It is Roger Clemens. I think he barely beat out Pedro, but Roger Clemens is the highest WAR of any Red Sox pitcher of all time. Oh, here comes money. Roman Anthony. Just like on the prospect leaderboard, he's shooting up the red seat leaderboard. We love it. How many Red Sox players were on the 2022 All-Star team? Not 2023, 2022. Was it 1, 3, 4, or 5? No cheating. It was 3. Yep. J.D. Xander Devers. Oh, man. Roman Anthony. I like your stock right now. Mike, pick up the pace, brother. You can do this. How long was Ted Williams' famous red seat home run? 502 feet, 514 feet, 507 feet, or 528 feet? It was 502 feet. Was the famous red seat home run. Oh my God, look at Roman Anthony. Can we call it a comeback, ladies and gentlemen? Can we call it a comeback? It all comes down to this. Now, there's still a lot left. How long did the curse of the Great Bambino last? 89 years, 86 years, 101 years, or 97 years? curse of the great Bambino? How did it last? "86 years is the correct answer. 86. For the first time in 86 years. Little bit of movement there. Everyone stay the same on the leaderboard. All right. How many Cy Youngs did Pedro Martinez win with the Red Sox? Was it 3, 1, 2, or 4? With the Boston Red Sox. Two is the correct answer. Yes, he won. I think he won 4 total, 2 with the Red Sox. All right. Any movement? Roman, what are you doing? What year did the Red Sox win 108 games? Was it 1912, 1946, 2004, or 2018? Everyone got that one right. Kind of surprised, actually. I thought I was going to trick someone with that one. No movement. Okay. Here we go. Which of these numbers have the Red Sox not retired? 6, 26, 8, or 5? Which of these numbers have the Red Sox not retired? Number 5. Yes, 5 is the correct answer. Prodigy out of nowhere. Mike in danger of dropping out of the top 5. Mike might not be here anymore. What was the original name of the Boston Red Sox? The Bean Eaters, the Americans, the Red Stockings, or the Boston baseball team? Seven seconds. 6. The Americans is the correct answer. Oh, Mike. Roman Anthony in danger of dropping out of the top 5. Who's the only player in MLB history to hit for a postseason cycle? Brock Holt, Mookie Betts, Ted Williams, or John Valentine? Please get this one right. Please get this one right. Thank you. Mookie. Oh, there goes Mike. Who is the last Red Sox player to win a Cy Young? Chris Sale, Pedro Martinez, Roger Clemens, or Rick Porcello? Easy one there. A little gimme. Roman's back. How old is Fenway Park? 109 years, 112 years, 111 years, or 110 years? $111. Correct answer. Because 2012, I think, was the 100-year anniversary. All right, how many Silver Sluggers did David Ortiz win with the Boston Red Sox? 7, 9, 8, or 6? No cheating. It's interesting. You guys take about 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds to answer these. I can see when the answers come in, you cheaters. Not a lot of people left playing. What, do we give up? The correct answer is 7. He won 7 Silver Slugger awards. Pretty impressive. Blizzard is catching up quick. Still about 600 behind. All right. Who has the most gold gloves in Red Sox history? Mookie, Dustin, Yastrzemski, or Evans? Dwight of that matter, Mookie of that matter, Dustin of that matter, and Carl of that matter. Correct answer is Dwight Evans. Any movement? A little bit. Top 5 seems to be staying pretty similar. I'd assume you guys are the only 5 left blank. Before Jason Varitek, who was the last Red Sox captain? Before Jason Varitek, who was the last Red Sox captain? It was Jim Rice, correct. Prodigy, whoa, takes over. Oh, I think that other guy left. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. The Red Sox are the 4th highest valued MLB franchise. True or false? It is false. The Red Sox are 3rd highest. Oh, yeah. Now we got some trivia on me. Let's see if we can get it right. What is my cat's name? Is it Millie, Misty, Marcy, or Max? What is my cat's name? She might actually be in here, to be honest with you. I haven't seen her in a while. It is Misty. Millie's a good guess. Logan sneaking into the top 5. What year did I start Red Seat Radio? Was it 2020, 2021, 2022, or 2023? $2021 is the correct answer. All right. How old am I? How old am I? This has not changed since we last did this. How old am I? Am I 30, 22, 27, or 25? And anyone who says 30 is getting banned. $22, I'll take it. 27, okay. Thank you. No one said 30. I'm proud of you guys. Roman Anthony. Sneaky. Prodigy's got a pretty safe lead, though, with only 2 questions left. Who is the biggest sponsor of Red Sea Radio? Is it Aura? Is it Nesson? Is it Foco? Or is it Fanatics? Yeah, I was hoping. And the final question here. It's a multi-select, which means you can answer multiple people here. Who is my favorite player of all time? Is it Kevin Youkilis, Dustin Pedroia, Xander Bogaerts, David Ortiz, Jason Varitek, or Josh Beckett? There's more than one right answer here, so you can pick out whichever one you want. Or you could put in multiple answers, too. Kevin Youkilis and Xander Bogaerts. And that's it, chat. Let's see who won. In 3rd place, Blizzard. Nice job, Blizzard. 2nd place, Roman Anthony. Came out of nowhere. And in 1st place, your rain delay trivia winner, Prodigy. Let's go, Prodigy. Woo! Runners up, we got the big something. Oh, I think that's Jay and Money. Nice job, guys. I'm proud of you all. I am proud of you all. Pretty good job. Pretty good job, chat. And you guys got a lot of those questions right. That was pretty impressive. I really thought that was going to be a bit of a struggle. But you guys pulled it off pretty well. Still lying about my age, you caught me. I'm actually 45 years old. Did you win anything? No. Sorry. I screwed you when you skipped questions. I know, I'm sorry. Well, some of those were kind of unfair. You won my, you won my pure admiration, Prodigy. You won my admiration, my friend. I would have banned you, Jay. I would have banned you. Still raining. Not as hard, though. Just take the tarp off the field. Oh, it was a streak. Prodigy, you did win last time. You were Roman Anthony? Dude, you came out of nowhere. That was pretty impressive, Sportsy. How long will I wait? I'll say if the game's not back on by 9:30, I'm going to take off. I get it, Bart. What do we want to do for a video tomorrow, chat? 100 years old? Yeah, I've been around since the beginning of time. Who won last time, then? Future game players? We can talk about it. I was also thinking about doing a video on Dinelson Lamet. Marcel Meyer to AAA. God, I would love that. No, they're not going to bring him up for a while. What's he hitting? Like 189? Let's see. Did I download the Fangraphs app? Yeah, I did. Time for you to dig your trench, Mike. Marcelo Meyer is currently... Oh, right. Now I know why I don't like the Fangraphs app. Okay. He's currently hitting 177. 74 WRC plus. How many games does he have? 21 games. He's adjusting. He already has 5 home runs in 21 games, though. I wish it broke it down. Oh, game logs. Let's see if I can do that. So let's go with his last. It's probably a lot easier. It's probably a lot easier if I do his last 5 games on this. Or we'll do last 10 games. Sticker or something? All right, Mike, you win. I'll get you a sticker. Let's see what... Yeah, so Meyer's overall stats don't look good. Let's see what it looks like over his last... We'll do 10 games. Double A. It doesn't let you do that on this. It sucks. Oh, shift click. I'm an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. He's hitting 194 of his last 10 games. 196 over his last 15. 189 over his last 20. Can you get a sticker? I guess you did win. Did he start by going 0-16? 5, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, jeez. Since going 0 for 16, he is hitting 222. He'll get there. I have faith. With 5 home runs, though, 13 RBIs. Yeah, that'd probably be fine. Carlos Estevez, sure. So this is why I was saying they're going to be, I mean, a lot of people are like, man, we need Marcelo now. Let him wait, you know? Let it wait. Yeah, but he needs the time to adjust. Interesting. Fangraphs has Marcelo Meyer as a high-risk prospect. Roman Anthony, what's his like averages looking like? He's in 268 with a 171 WRC plus in high A right now in 11 games at 19 years old. And that's not even including tonight. It's crazy. It really is crazy how it's crazy how different prospect rankings are. And I don't know if that's something where they legitimately have their own opinion or if they're like, hey, I think I need to get, something different out there. Like I want to be unique in my ratings, One concerning thing about Roman Anthony is that he does have a 26.5 strikeout rate right now, which is like almost 10 percentage points higher than his previous career high, but same time too, he's only played 11 games, Yeah, Sox prospects is the place to go for sure. Let me see. What's Sox prospect? Graydon Meyer. What's his ceiling here? Potential above average regular. Ceiling of a regular all-star. Has all the tools you look for in a future everyday shortstop and the offensive upside to hit at a top of a contending team's lineup. Games comes easy to him. Potential for a 4 above average or better tool. Should be able to stick at shortstop and hit for a high average with power. Hit over power at the plate at this point, but both tools project at least above average. One of the best, if not the best, defenders in the 2021 draft. Complete profile on both sides of the ball, giving him an all-star ceiling. Yeah, I don't think he'll ever be like an MVP candidate, but he'll be very, very good for the Red Sox. Trying to think of who else do we want to look at. What does Nick York's ceiling look like? Interesting. Potential bat first utility type. Ceiling of an everyday regular. 2022 was a step back, but could partially be attributed to injuries. At his best, he is one of the most advanced hit tools in the system and one of the most polished in all minor league baseball. Outstanding makeup and work ethic. Does not project to add much value defensively. Bat would be more valuable at second base, but will potentially play pretty much anywhere if he's unable to stick there. Interesting. Who is stomping upstairs? I live in the second floor. No one's above me. I don't hear any stomping. See what they have to say about Roman Anthony. See what they say about Roman Anthony. Yeah, I'm so mad Miguel Blaze got hurt. So mad. What's your question, Jay? I've been sort of working towards it, Logan, a little bit. Do I have tissues? No, those are trash bags. Yeah, those are trash bags. We're packing, so. Um, the summation of Roman Anthony is a very intriguing power prospect with a ceiling of an everyday outfielder. How his hit tool develops will determine how much of a power potential actualizes. Power is a carrying tool and is very impressive for his age. Should develop into a solid defender also, but what he does at the plate will be his calling card. Am I excited for the new place? Yeah, I'm pretty excited. It'll be nice. It'll be cool. It'll switching up the studio and everything. Are we gonna get an apartment tour? No. Yeah, I did see that, Logan. No, no apartment tour. I would love for the Red Sox to get a real high potential starter. Members only apartment tour? Probably not. It's not just if it was just me who lived there, maybe, but it's not just me, so probably not. Oof. $99 for the first 1 minute. Yeah, if you guys want to give me $100 for a minute of a tour, sure. We need to get healthy. God, do we need to get healthy? I think Mikey Romero, he's back, right? He played his first game in what, Salem? Oh no, Florida Complex League, right? Yeah, FCL. Okay. Hey, he's hitting 333 in 3 games. 9 at bats, 3 hits, and a double. Mikey to me is going to be a bit interesting. A lot of people really liked signing Mikey Romero. It'll be really, really interesting to see sort of how this works. I think Romero could be a big name for the Red Sox going forward. Obviously, Blaze will be a big one going forward, but I think the next wave, like the Luis Perales, Mikey, Roman Anthony, are gonna have to take over these top prospect spots. Yeah, trivia night 2 next month for members only. Yeah, yeah. It's interesting that he came in 320 pounds. That is shocking that came out. I don't know if I believe it fully. That's big, dude. Edinson Paulino. I think he's a little bit past his. I don't even see him on the top 25. Yeah, I'd be shocked. 320 pounds is like really big. Oh, Polino's at 11. I'm an idiot. He's only in 235 right now. He hit a home run yesterday, I think. Yeah, 235, 306 on base percentage isn't great for a 235 average. And only a 391 slug for a 696 OPS. Bonacci. Breno Bonacci. Where is he? How's he doing this year? No, he's hitting 323 in Greenville. With 526 OPS, or I'm sorry, 526 OPS would be insane. 526 slug. 10 doubles is pretty good in 33 games. Yeah, not bad. Let me see what his strikeout rate is. 22.8 with an 8.3 walks per nine. Not exactly fantastic, but you can work on that a little bit. In 2022, he walked the exact same amount of times as he struck out. 89 walks, 89 strikeouts. 9:45 resume, chat. We'll probably watch another inning or two together, and then we'll head out. For the Sox in the draft, I liked Jacob Wilson. Yoelni Cespedes will be a good one, yeah. Chase Medroth, yeah, he's been getting on base like a mother, but where is he? Yeah, he's an on-base machine for the Sea Dogs, right? Yeah, he's hitting 291 with a 425 on-base percentage. That's crazy. He's a strikeout rate of 16.4 and a walk rate of 15.8. Will we see Brian Mata pitch this year? Probably not. I don't know. Let's see, Mike. Yeah, Trevor, I really like Jacob Wilson. I also like Hurston Waldrep. Let me see. Junior. He's not even on the top 60. Yeah, he's not even in the top 60. But is he struggling? I don't know. I can't find him. He's hitting 250 with a 400 on base percentage, but only a 304 slug. Striking out a lot, taking a lot of walks. What do I think about Chase? I think Chase's hit tool is really, really great. I think he just needs to figure out how to inject more like gap to gap skills. I mean, getting on base at a 400 plus clip in Double A is pretty good. Yeah, there's some really interesting pieces in the Red Sox system right now. Kluber won't be able to pitch again. Paxton should be okay. That's not going to be our starting five. You got to do a collab with Fuzzy. Hey, if I could do a collab with Fuzzy, that'd be insane. I'd be very, very excited. 9:45, chat. We got about 20 minutes. I'll probably... do I want to take... Should I take off now, chat, or should I wait until 10? Yeah, Chase has been doing well. Yeah, I saw that, Yordi. Stay to 11? Can't do that. Not tonight. I gotta get some packing done before. I gotta get some packing done, and then I gotta do I do a video for you guys. Gotta get up early tomorrow. I might do a video on Red Sox future stars, honestly. Because we got Meyer, we got York, and we got Drohan all in the MLB future game. So that'd be kind of cool to talk about. We're gonna have more futures players in the All-Star game than we are MLB players. But hey, it's a good sign. We are tied with the most minor league prospects in a futures game this year. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Red Sox top 25 players in the minors. I've been going through them. We gave a Marcelo Meyer update. Blaze obviously isn't going to get one. Rafaela got an update. York got an update. Drohan got an update. I really have to do a video on Roman Anthony. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. How big of a prospect was Bogarts? I'm pretty sure he was a top prospect. Yeah, he was number 5 in the country at one point. All right, chat. I'm sorry to do this, but I really don't feel good. I'm going to take off. Sorry I got to cut this early. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. Sorry about the rain delay. Unfortunately, is that the second week in a row we've had a rain delay, chat? I did do a Fenway Future on Roman Anthony, yeah, but it was a while ago. It was right after he got drafted. So I think he's due for another one. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, chat. We'll make a video. I'm sorry this one got cut off again. I feel like that keeps happening. We'll be live next week. We will be live on the 5th of next week. The week after that, we'll see. I'll do that during Prodigy. I'll do that during the All-Star break. All right, chat. Thank you all for being here. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing or hitting that like button. Both those help these videos out a ton, and it would mean a lot to me. Thank you to Mike for donating. Thank you for Anthony for thank you to Anthony for gifting a sub, and thank you to everyone who regained their membership. I appreciate all of you so much. Again, I'm so sorry this got rained out, but I will see you guys